You want to look like a card control wizard? Then you gotta learn the card spring flourish. You look badass. Toast, 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 toast. Back again at the Nomad. We've got Garrett. What's going on, Garrett? OMG, Chad, good to see you again. And of course, Jason Murphy of the Modern Rogue. Do you guys know how to handle cards and look like a badass?
Nope.
Oh.
I tried once.
In fact, it was like 5 years ago in San Francisco where I taught you some of this stuff.
Yes.
I want to see how much of it you've retained. One of the quickest ways to communicate skill and grace with a deck of cards is by doing a spring flourish, something like that. There's a few different ways you could do it. You could do it by actually releasing from both fingers at the same time in an elegant kind of dribble. Some people put the tension on like this and they release it from the front of their fingers like that, right? I've never been able to make that look good. The problem is number one, I don't find it very precise, and number two, I don't like the fact that the cards are flying away from you. You don't have control. If they're flying towards you, even if one misses your hand, it'll end up in your lap. For me, the best way to pull this off has always been using the thumb as the regulator. You can make it go nice and slow. It takes forever to go all the way through all the cards, but you guys need decks. So I got each of you your very own outlaws, whether you spring it forward or backwards with your thumb or the tips of your front two middle fingers. It all relies on this kind of tension, this bowed nature of the cards. In fact, go ahead and, since you guys have brand new decks, when you first get a deck, you want to bend it both ways a few times, just get it a little bit springy in there so it's not trying to be a brick of cards. I give a little bit of an angle on this right here. I'm going to nest between these two middle fingers, the upper right hand corner. The bottom left hand corner is going to be where I put my pressure, and this thumb is going to regulate. Take your left hand and make it into like a death claw, right? It's like a bucket. This is the bucket you're gonna shoot these into. At first, don't go for distance or length or time or anything like that. Instead, just right there in your hand, just use your thumb to regulate the flow as you ripple through the whole thing. If you do it just right, it should all end up right there. Okay, all right. So some things I'm seeing. I saw cards flying off to the side.
You saw the wet fart of my spring foil.
Keep it over the table, and it's just gonna spring straight from one into the other.
And you're bending the cards in.
They're bent in towards my palm.
And you're guiding with your thumb?
Yes, correct. Your thumb. All right, the biggest thing you want to avoid is spending time picking up cards off the floor. That's all wasted time that you could be spending practicing. So instead, everybody put your hand on the close-up mat and actually tilt your left hand face down so that there's nowhere for the cards to go. Just keep practicing rippling the cards in an even manner. What you're doing is you're breaking the task into individual pieces. Right now, you're just working on the regulation of how fast the cards go out. Now, that seemed like you had 3 short riffs. There you go. So you had a fit, flip, flap.
Yep.
That's better. And keep going until you can actually get through the whole thing in one smooth motion. That was much better.
There's this like almost like multiple parts of the flourish where the very first part I need to make sure that the cards are super bent. Otherwise, they all kind of come out at once.
Keep in mind that bending the cards does 2 things. First of all, it provides that needed tension to launch the cards out, but also by bending them, notice how much bigger the surface area is on there, so you don't have to be as precise with the regulation. Connolly, it's Brushwood. Yes, I know it's been forever and I did fake my death, but here's the important part. You're about to cross 1 million subscribers on your YouTube channel. How huge is that? I want to help. Now, I know you had Anthony Carboni on for a special thing. Let's do that again. I need you to write a script, because I'm just going to show up, and then you can write us into whatever. You probably have somebody shooting clouds out of their eyebrows. Eyebrow Cloudman 6000 is probably the name of the sketch. I don't really know. I don't watch your show very much, but the important thing is I want to promote it and get you over 1 million, sir. I'll register brushwoodvisitsconnolly.com, and I'll make sure to do it on domain.com because they're fast, easy, reliable, and most importantly, I'll use promo code SCAMSchool at checkout for 15% off. Okay, I'm glad we got this settled. It's so great to hear from you. I love you, bye-bye. That was the best one I've seen from you. Jason. All right, wait.
You're stressing me out.
First of all,
Jason.
I know you're rushed, but it really does matter that you want everything in a solid block.
Okay.
You can't half-ass it. If they're kind of half jumbled and I try to do it like this, there's no way they're gonna go stable. So make sure they're smooth on all 4 sides, get it all set up, and then the smoother that is, the better that'll look. So here, everybody do the cave and just launch into the cave. That was good. That was not
Almost
bad.
good.
Not bad, not bad. It was very close. What's great is like you noticed that one moment where it kind of hiccuped.
Yep.
Once you realize that it's 2 different aspects to it, there's the catching and then there's also the smooth release of all the cards, you can work on just one part at a time. That was amazing.
I'm getting there,
Well
man.
done.
I'm getting there.
All right, Gary, show. That was good, that was good. Once you get it down, and you guys pretty much have it down, sorry, Jason.
That's okay.
Let's see how slow you can make that a constant motion. Just slowly go through the entire deck as smoothly as you can. So it's harder when you try to slow it down, right?
Right.
So in your case, Jason, just then it slipped on the wrong side.
Yeah.
So you could fix that by having more of this finger over the edge action happening there.
Right.
Not bad, not bad. We're gonna do the same thing. This time I want you to plant your left arm in this kind of bowl area right here on your chest and keep it very, don't try to get a lot of distance. Keep it really close. There you go. From here on out, it's only a matter of degrees. You're just gonna keep on getting a little bit farther away, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit like you're a total badass boss. And there's one other thing you could do as well. You could start off really close, you can move them far away and then bring them back in right as they end. I can already tell. Look at how much bend I'm doing. Like that's a whole half hemisphere
You're
there,
gonna hurt
right?
the card's feelings.
Look at his bend. My God.
All right, final exam time. Show me. That's smooth. Nicely done. Garrett, let's go, buddy. Close enough for me. Chad. Chad's too ambitious. You're like Icarus, flying too close to the sun and it flies everywhere. Dude, you guys are amazing. Good job.
Salud.
I like what you got. OMG, it was freaking amazing to see Chad again. Chad's one of my all-time favorite people. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel. And while you're checking out YouTube channels, make sure to subscribe to The Modern Rogue. Me and Jason Murphy are on a quest to become the biggest badasses in the world. Here we are learning to take magazines and turn them into nunchucks. Wow, this is gonna be menacing. It's the world's deadliest candy cane. Wow! Holy cow! I give up. As always, if you have a suggestion for a bar trick, scam, or an unbeatable puzzle, hit me up at brian@schwood.com. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to the bar. Do you guys know how to handle cards and look like a badass?
Nope.
Oh.
I tried once. It was bad time.
He called me from the ER.
Let's do it again. It's going great.
Should we say yes?
Flip, 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 flip.
Yep.